So Tom Brady officially signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who would have thought this would happen like literally a couple of weeks ago, but here we are. My name is George, and this is the Sports Freak. So the six-time Super Bowl champion spent 20 seasons with the New England Patriots. On social media, he took a picture of himself, signing the contract or whatever. How he's excited, humble, and hungry. But he signed, according to Adam Schefter, he signed a 2-year deal worth $50 million. That is all guaranteed. It also includes $9 million in incentives and $4.5 million in incentives per year. And the contract prohibits tags and trades. But yeah, on his Instagram, he said he's hungry, humble, and excited, humble, and hungry. There's one thing I've learned about football. It's that nobody cares what you did last year or the year before. You earn the trust and respect of those around through your commitment every single day. I'm starting a new football journey and thankful for the Buccaneers for giving me an opportunity to do what I love. But yeah, he's got 6 Super Bowl rings. If you do not know, he is the GOAT, in my opinion, when it comes to the NFL and comes to football. Winning 6 rings is something that no quarterback's ever done. And now he's going into the NFC, and he's going to be facing Drew Brees and Matt Ryan 2 times a year. Honestly, I don't think Matt Ryan's that good anymore. I think he's on the decline, but that's another video. But Drew Brees is there, and he'll be facing Drew Brees twice in a season, which is going to be epic and awesome to watch. There's Sunday Night Football right there at the end itself. And the Buccaneers are a talented team. They have 2 1,000-yard receivers in Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, who are both ballers. And then they got 2 great tight ends in Cameron Brate and O.J. Howard. And they do have a lot of talented players on defense. And, they had past season with Jameis Winston, who is in my opinion, the MVP every time he steps on the field because he helps both the offense and the defense. He's honestly the defensive player of the year, as Stephen A. Smith would say. But he's no longer going to be the starting quarterback. It's Tom Brady. And now the big thing is Tom Brady going to win a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers? He obviously pushes them into the playoff contention just because of his work ethic and what he brings, his mentality. One thing is people for kind of put this aside and talk about talent all the time. They talk about Aaron Rodgers. He's such a talented quarterback, super talented, the way he passes the ball and this and that. And, but when you got all that talent and everything and you don't work hard, you're not going to win anything. And that's Tom Brady. He's not the most talented guy, but he works his ass off every time he plays. He's got a top-notch work ethic. Just comparing him to Cristiano Ronaldo, the guy who's, people say, oh, you're at your decline, man. You're too old now. You should be slowing down. But he doesn't, because he works hard. He keeps putting in the work every single day to keep his body in the best physical condition. Tom Brady has that same attitude, and that's why he's been performing at a top level for so long. I mean, people are like, oh, he was so bad last season. Well, he didn't have a great season, but the year before he won the Super Bowl. Okay, it's not like this guy is, oh man, he hasn't won a Super Bowl in such a long time. Drew Brees hasn't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Aaron Rodgers hasn't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Russell Wilson hasn't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Ben Roethlisberger feels like forever since he won a Super Bowl. So when we start comparing all these other guys, remember Tom Brady's won it 6 times, and he's won it really recently. It's not like some guy who hasn't won it in forever. But it doesn't make it Super Bowl contentions. I don't know if they're Super Bowl favorites. Definitely, they are probably the favorite in that division. Either of them or the Saints. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen to the Panthers. I think the Panthers got a Walmart version of Cam Newton with Teddy Bridgewater. So I expect them to finish last in the division, and it's because it's Matt Rule's first season too. He'll have to figure things out. But definitely the Buccaneers. They haven't made the playoffs out of the past 10 seasons, I think. So I don't think they've ever finished first either in the division in a long time. So we'll have to see. But this team's talented. The Buccaneers, they're talented on both sides of the ball. Bruce Arians is a really good coach. He definitely loves the vertical passing game, throwing down the field, which Tom Brady is going to. People talk, oh, he can't do that every game. He can't throw down the field like that. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He'll figure it out. He'll work his ass off to figure it out, to understand the offense, to get with these guys, to envelop what Bruce Arians wants. And Bruce Arians is going to take what Tom Brady wants to do. It's not like they're going to just completely screw what you did at New England, Tom Brady. You're going to do things my way. No. Bruce Arians is like, hey, man, you won 6 Super Bowls. Let me figure out everything I can about how you did it and what you do and how you go about your day. And we'll mesh our ideas and concepts and everything together to form the best possible way for us to win. That's what's going to happen. And Bruce Arians, I remember before, he said if there's any quarterback in the world he would listen to, it's Tom Brady. He said he'd only pick up the phone for Tom Brady. And look, Tom Brady is here now. I expect there to be a major change in what Tom Brady brings to this team. Because first of all, he's not going to put the defense in any shitty positions like Jameis Winston did. Jameis Winston would turn the ball over so many times and just pick sixes and drop pick sixes too. People forget about that. But he put the defense in horrible positions last year, which is, why he kept both sides in the game. And they were like so many one-score games where Jameis Winston was the reason why they lost. Now, Tom Brady's going to come in there, and he's going to definitely not turn over the ball the way that Jameis Winston did, which is automatically going to give them a couple of more wins than what they had last season. And Tom Brady, he's a smart quarterback. You cannot fool this guy. He knows how to read defenses. He's been it for 20 years. He understands everything about the game. So he just automatically is going to do that. And people are going to listen around him because he's a leader. He's a legend already. He's a living legend still playing. People are going to respect him. He doesn't even have to earn anybody's respect. Everyone else is going to have to earn his respect though, because it's Tom Brady. But the point is, everyone's going to listen. Everyone's going to be enthralled. Everyone's going to just listen when he speaks. And he's just going to motivate the guys to work harder, to be better, and they're gonna go out there this upcoming season. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled. God forbid that anything more terrible happens in our world today, right now. And they're gonna go out there and they're gonna play really well, really strong football. But yeah, super excited. Cannot wait for next season to come up. Super excited with more stuff that's coming. A lot of crazy stuff is happening with the draft, with free agency and all. That's just. Honestly, if without this free agency period, man, I don't know what I'd be doing right now because the whole sports world is gone silent. But thank goodness that Tom Brady did this and is moving to the Buccaneers. It gives us all something to talk about. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications. Follow me on Instagram. The links are down below. And I'll see you in another video soon.